One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Blue Hens will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Delaware's offense will take the field for the first time. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
That's caught. It's Pierce. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Back to throw, it's Valdez. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points, because this dude is automatic.
He'll start the return inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on second down. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Valdez. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Got it behind the line. It's Higgins. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long there. And it's good from 58 yards out.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll move the tight end. Scanning the field, it's Griffin. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Wants to go up top. He's got it. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Kick is in the air. Secures it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They go to the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Looking to fire. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ohio is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Peden Stadium, but the Bobcats have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Toledo. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Griffin. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Had to throw it before he wanted. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Runs through a tackle. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short for the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. They're working that left side. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
2nd down.
Now the play fake. Soft spot in the middle. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. And the Blue Hens are in the hurry up.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a space. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it and still on his feet. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. The Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wideout. Barges ahead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. With these last 2 plays, they've just taken this drive and thrown it right into the fire. Can they snatch it out on 3rd and goal? Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And that is no good. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. On the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Delaware. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? They'll try to add another to their lead.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
To throw, it's Griffin. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Got a man. It's Wang. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line. 1st down for the offense.
Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field.
1st down for the offense.
They'll try to pop the draw. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Blue Hens will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Turning it on! They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Blue Hens come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Red pass, it's complete. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. The give to the back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Trying to impose their will with the run. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Valdez. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Touchdown, Delaware! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Troy is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 14 to UTSA. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Dances away. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Illinois lining up quickly. To the air on 1st down. Bring in the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll run it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looking to pass. It's Griffin. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, fighting Illini. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense had to have a drive. They had to put points on the board. 0 points until this drive. Down in this ball game. Needed to get some momentum. Gonna need a lot more in the 2nd half if they want to win this football game.
And the extra point is good. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Running back searching for a hole. Got the 1st down and more. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll give it to him again. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with 0 hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Second down coming up.
Finds his man in the middle. At midfield, he's got room. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. He caught it. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And the pummeling has started.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. And some room to work. And he'll be brought down. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. With the catch, it's Williams. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Shows him the stiff arm. Gets away from one, finds room. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
3rd down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, it's Griffin. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Powers through the defender.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The kick is on its way. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Dropping back, it's Valdez. Flips it out on the screen. Spins away from the defender. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
And that's good enough.
From the gun, the ground game. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. There he goes. The tap. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. UCF has the lead right now, but this night's crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside the bounce house. They're up by 7 over Georgia Southern. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Back to pass, it's Griffin. Got the tight end outside. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Quick handoff. He breaks the tackle.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Motion from the wide receiver. Jet sweep to the receiver.
Man, I love when defenses have a plan and they know what they're going to get. They see the jet sweep. They're not caught off guard. Nice job setting the edge, rallying, running to the football, and getting the guy on the ground.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the RPO, complete. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. The give to the tailback.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
The play action fake. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And the point after is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Delaware. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. To the air, it's Griffin. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Got him in. It's Williams. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wang. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. They punted away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game. Turning it on. Got the 1st down and more. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Fakes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He'll pull it on the read. Ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. Well, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. They want that clock to run. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And we knew this offense was good, man, but seeing them in person, like, now I understand why they're a top 10 offense. Week in, week out, so many different ways to hit you from so many different angles. Undefeated still. Still an undefeated squad moving forward with all of their dreams in front of them.
PAT unit on the field. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoops his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Griffin. Quick strike complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. Fires downfield. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.